I'm drinking a Treehouse Double IPA that is part of this challenge between four brewers there to make a hoppy, hazy beer. And each of the four brewers got complete control over the recipe and even the label and name and design and writing on here. This one is Steady Glow. And they're all canned on the same day, which is 2 days ago. So I'm having this one really fresh. It's 8.3% alcohol double IPA. It just says a Steady Glow is a double IPA brewed with a unique hop combination of Citra, Pink, Nectaron, and Pacific Sunrise, which that's a hop that I've barely heard anything about. Maybe I've had it before. Treehouse has been doing a lot of stuff with Pink and Nectaron. I think Nectaron is pretty damn good. They do a single hop pink IPA I think it's a single hop pink IPA. Pink hop IPA. And I'm not crazy about just pink hops by themselves, but this might be interesting. I have a feeling this one isn't made by the head brewer and like founder person owner, because he's the one who usually does a lot of the writing, I think, for the beers, and this is a very short blurb. You can see the typing of the info about this beer is large. Usually it's really small because there's a whole bunch they got to fit on there. Sometimes it's hard to read. So I bet this is one of the other brewers. Very hazy. I haven't looked up anything about these beers or other people's ratings. So there you go. Yeah, it's very hazy. Carb seems pretty high. Like that had just erupted, and I didn't pour it that hard. Wonder if this person carbed it more than Treehouse usually does. And that's different than a normal Treehouse aroma. It's actually, it seems to me like the yeast is really forward in this one. Or it's just combining with the hops really well, but it really smells like the Treehouse yeast, just circus peanuts. This weird candy that is sort of banana flavored. It looks like a peanut, but it's chalky. I haven't had it in years. I keep meaning to get some, even though I don't really like it. That's what's weird, is that there are all these things that I really like when they're in IPAs, like these certain candy flavors, these estery notes, and then like grapefruit. Whenever I buy grapefruit juice, I'm like, oh, this is very hard to drink. That's very big on that. And there's like also like strawberry Starburst or something. I think that's what I get from Pink. Pink does taste kind of like pink, strawberry candy. There's a lot of unique candy things going on here. Melon. And I don't know what's coming from the Pacific Sunrise. So like the Citra and their yeast is kind of bringing out a lot of the classic Treehouse. And then I think the Pink and the Nectaron are bringing kind of a lot of unique candy notes. Not exactly Jolly Rancher. It's more Starburst and strawberry. And the head's really thick and rich. Bubbles are popping pretty fast. I feel like that's just kind of overcarved, maybe. Actually, not too overcarved. It's thick with that nice thick head. Quite sweet. Yeah, the strawberry Starburst still coming through. Really cool. Yeah, maybe it's a little big on the carb. Because it has this nice soft fluffy feel, but it could be a little bit more luxurious maybe. But it's hard to complain about having a head like this. This is like some of the lowest bitterness I've had in any beer ever. It reminds me of some of those 0 IBU beers that brewers used to make before people realized that, oh yes, a 5 pound per barrel dry hop is going to give you bitterness. That's just how it works. It's just, they couldn't calculate it in the old fashioned way of where you boil a hop of a certain amount of alpha acids. Yeah, this is good. And it's not too earthy or boozy or medicinal. It's pretty thick. I mean, it's very low in bitterness and it's pretty sweet, but it's not too sweet. And this is one that I made sure to not have too cold so I can actually taste it. Yeah, that head came back. I feel like the only thing is that this seemed a little too carb for me. And Treehouse usually doesn't do huge carbonation. They have good quality carbonation. Like the feel and the head are often nice, but this one I feel like is just a little bit too carb. But still manages to have this thick, creamy head. I don't know. It's good. I'm just starting to get some booziness now. Yeah, I guess once I'm at the bottom of this can, if it gets warm and flat, then it might seem too sweet. But I like this hop combo. It works. Pink hops are great, but they got to be in a mixture. Like so, they say orange, no cantaloupe, red berries, grapefruit, stone fruit. You know, red berries kind of vague. It's not raspberry, but they're definitely melon and strawberry. Melon, strawberry, banana, yogurt or something, though it's not banana like Hefeweizen in Belgium exactly. This is really good. And it's clean. Yeah, this would be a 4.5 plus if it just weren't like a little too carved. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not. Just a teeny bit. It's not where it's bubbly and like bitey. But good. Glad to try this one. This is, I guess, yeah, I give this close to a 4.5. So the other ones are going to have steep competition. This is good. Bye.